All right, welcome back. Maven here, joined by Benson. We've got Saturday competition here at the Call of Duty World Championship.
It's already
by
pretty
Xbox.
intense, huh?
These first two series have been nuts. I mean, I don't want to say that was unexpected exactly, but it was.
I mean, you look at Hardpoint, you look at Respawn in general, and you look at that as OpTic Gaming's strongest game mode, right?
Yeah, without question.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Now just basically came out, all guns blazing. You saw Clay getting hyped in the bracket. We actually have a bracket update for you guys. Prof versus Strictly Business. That, I feel, should be an extremely good game.
That's going to be
not
really good
lie.
series, yeah.
And FaZe Red versus Team Revenge. I think that one was expected when you saw the bracket, that matchup would
Revenge
happen.
can win that series.
Yeah, oh,
without
a
question.
doubt.
I have FaZe Red in the finals for my picks.
Okay.
But
that's a scary game.
Yeah, exactly. That's the scariest one they might face in that entire bracket.
I 100% agree with you. But up next, map 2 between OpTic Gaming and Denal. It's going to be Search and Destroy Solar. And you kind of talk about the sort of maps that you could potentially lose. And Search and Destroy is always one of them for OpTic Gaming. But they're feeling pretty good about this. If it's Solar, 100% win ratio throughout Season 1.
All right, so we're getting ready to kick it off. It is going to be Solar S&D. Now, what's scary, though, if you're OpTic right now, you have JCap, the 1v2 king. Clayster, the man that could drop 15 kills at any time. Attach has ice in his veins in replays. Arguably a top 3 sniper. This is going to be a tough one for OpTic Gaming. But let's get a little noise here for OpTic and Denal as we kick off game number 2.
Well, on board with JCap, first of all, already wins his first gunfight. That was against Crim6. And you see Denal, who pushed down that A streak, kind of just slowing down a little bit after that first blood. Smart play from them.
All right, and you see Scump up a nerdy little ledge here. He should be able to catch whichever player pushes through first. I don't think they're going to expect this, but we'll watch Attach. He's actually going to push into the purple room here. They see bomb down. Scump should be able to fly out and get one, but he's actually going to lose that gunfight to replay. So it's going to be Formal and Nade in a 2v4. Obviously, they know bomb is down, but this is going to be so tough to break. As he shoots a dead body, gives away his position, makes it even more difficult.
It definitely does. I think this round 1 should go in favor of Denal unless you see something crazy. It's Nade shot 1v4. Has that HB RA3 out. We've seen him use it for a while
4
now.
up, 4 down. That's not the round 1 you want if you're OpTic.
No.
You want to get a little energy, a little momentum, get something going. 4 up, 4 down. Denial takes it.
Denal 1-0 up, and of course they're going to be coming out extremely high. We touched upon it very, very briefly. Clay in that booth can get extremely loud.
He's a terrifying individual.
He can be, yes.
He sounds like a banshee when he gets fired up.
A banshee?
Yeah, I think they made loud screeching noises.
Oh, okay.
It's a mythical creature.
A mythical creature.
They may not have them in the United Kingdom.
We don't. I can confirm that, actually.
All right, but let's kick it off. Nadeshot is going to be your bomb carrier. He's going to be leading the way here as we are going to have your standard B push. But who is that flanking from behind? That was JCap who got in, able to pick up a couple kills. For Denial, Crim and Formal left alive. Crim gets 1. It's going to be a 2v2. He challenges there. That's one you think he can win, but Crim will drop. Formal left with a 1v2. He should know the players there. He's going to see him in steps. Going to be a 1v1, but good positioning there from Denial. Up 2-0, Ben.
Yeah, Denal coming out the gate extremely strong. And, if Crim finds that third kill, that's an insane 3-piece from him. You kind of understand why he was challenging. Formal traded that kill. It was just replays at the right time. Right place, right time. Managed to trade.
That was all. JCap started that off. I mean, he was so aggressive.
Right.
They did not expect it whatsoever. And I didn't see who got the second kill, but JCap just made a mess of that push. Who do you want to watch here from the Denial side?
I mean, round number 3. Has Clay still got that sniper rifle out at all? In fact, or has replays? Either one of them, I think, may actually be rocking it as a secondary. But nope, looks like they're more than happy to just hit A again. And this is interesting because they hit that on the first side, and they're going to continue to do this. OpTic, you see they kind of stack that B side, expecting it to be a B push. Crim this time backs off, going to be tagged up, needs to try and get out alive.
Dead.
1 shot, still somehow alive. Kills going around, left, right, center, pulls out the sniper rifle. Oh, Crim6 just absolutely playing Clay. Now 1 versus 1. Nadeshot versus replays. Nadeshot wins it. He's going to be able to defuse that bomb. But Crim6 did so well to stay alive for so long.
Why is a sniper out there?
Then he pulled out his sniper rifle. He was like, I don't want an automatic weapon. Give me a 1-shot, 1-kill weapon, and just destroyed Clay with that.
Oh, that was absolutely incredible. I cannot believe he whipped out the sniper there, but comes with a big kill. So whatever teammate that was that saved his life, he was penned in a corner,
He was
tagged up, somehow ends up getting a kill, getting out of it in nade shot. Mr. Captain Clutch for OpTic Gaming left in the 1v1. Does his fan proud.
That's a big round.
Yeah, they need to get at least 1 on the board. You're going down 3-0 after losing game 1 in pretty commanding fashion. Would have been painful, but here they are. Let's see what push they got working this time.
Crim6 going to take this one a little slow. Pops the exo mute. Teammate pushing forward, but there's going to be someone in the hole. Attach gets first blood on Nadeshot. Crim there, though, to trade that kill. As Scumpy has control over that A site, but there's someone actually pushing A street there for Denial as well. Bomb down mid-map. That shouldn't be an issue for now. As Crim6 tracks back, picks it up.
Well, they got the trade at least. There's one player they should be able to push out. JCap by himself. They need to get this trade. So we've had just a couple back and forth. It's going to be a 2 versus 2. Crim and Scump versus Replays and Clay. Let's see who's going to come up clutch. Oh, God, looking at the mini-map is so nerve-wracking. They were so close to each other for a bit there, and this rotation over towards B would be the best thing they could possibly do, but no.
Oh,
I can't tell where they're deciding to go.
They're thinking about it. I think finally they've made that call. Scumpy wrapping back towards B, but whilst they were trying to decide that, one player from Denial starting that rotation, that's going to be Clay. And if Clay can get this first pick, which I think he's going to be able to do, dashes, there's going to be the first, he's going to find the second in his line of sight as well. And Clayster picks up both.
And that
3-1 to Denial.
That's so frustrating because, you know, obviously they just weren't aware that both players were there on A. Otherwise, they could have quickly rotated.
Replay's got that second kill.
They would have had bomb down.
Snipes.
Woo! Bomb down and 15 seconds to spare to get set up there. But they played it so slow. It gave so much time there for Clay and Replays to rotate, and they were able to lock it down. So 3-1 advantage here.
Yep. They're making some good shot calls, and that's been the key here for Denial in map number 2. 3-1 advantage over OpTic Gaming as Clayster now pulls out that sniper.
Somebody gonna grab the bomb? Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're playing First Bloods.
All right, well, this push at A, this original engagement here with Crim, it looks like they switched up their roles a little bit. As you know, we had Scump in the back there earlier. They're trying to find something that works as they're
But look
just
how passive
trailing.
they played, though. When you look at that minimap, OpTic Gaming, they have no vision on B whatsoever. They've given up that bomb site completely. They're so paranoid that Denial's going to push A because they've done that the last 2 rounds. They have absolutely no idea what Denial has up their sleeve, and Attach is going to get first blood on Formal. That's huge for them.
Attach again with the first blood. Crim was in an engagement on the flank. He was able to pick up Clay, so that's good. That's going to allow for Crim really to wrap around. 2
kills this round at 6 and 3 start.
Here comes the flank. This is all on Crim. Crim's got to get there. He's got to help his teammates, but he's going to be left alone in a 1v3. Couldn't wrap in time. You see them rotating over to A, but he has no idea. He just knows they were in that back spawn. Checking B, he should have a pretty good idea that they've got to be at A. Strap on the Pumas and get over.
Bomb will be planted at A. Crim6 is going to know about it now. 1 versus 3. JCap. Attach. Replay. Sees 1. Sees 2. Couldn't pick up any of those kills. And Denial in full control of Search and Destroy Solar. And, you know, we talk about how this is one of OpTic Gaming's best Search and Destroys. Denial just out-stratting them right now.
Attach drops a 44 bomb in the game 1 hardpoint. He's now 7 and 3 on a 3 streak in this one. This young kid.
MVP material right here.
I'm telling you right now. He doesn't care if this is COD champs in Los Angeles.
Doesn't matter to him. He's playing with just pure like adrenaline and skill. You know, I've worked with Attach like throughout last year. He's a phenomenal player, fantastic individual, and you're seeing that now. So excited for him in his first Call of Duty World Championship.
All right, and Scump getting tagged up pretty much immediately. They've got the B site in control, as you see. I'm gonna keep eyes. I'm gonna mark. You'll see the yellow air on the minimap. That's gonna be Attach, who has a pretty good chance to flank here if he decides to come in. But the Grenada replays. He's gonna be the first blood on an 8-shot. And here comes the flank.
So many first bloods as Attach now. As you mentioned, behind enemy lines. Gonna see the first player to his left. That's going to be Formal. Attach makes this a 4 versus 2. Second player on site. Attach is going to clean him up as well. Third player down below. It's Scumpy. 1 versus 4. He gets shut down. And Denial are going to go 5-1 into the lead in Search and Destroy. And there's some body shootings as well coming in from Clay. He's letting them know.
I mean, this has got to feel so good after the struggles you've had against OpTic Gaming over the past month and a half.
Would be so big.
So big. But you know what? In the back of their mind, if you're Denial, you were up 2-0 yesterday against Prophecy. Are you thinking about that at all?
No,
Dan?
not at all.
You don't think so?
Not at all.
I'm sticking with Attach. He's 9 and 4, man.
Oh, you have to watch Attach. I think yesterday's performance is completely irrelevant. If anything, at this point, if you're Denial, you're thinking, all right, OpTic Gaming, the huge fan favorites, 2-0 down. Yeah. They are going to have the mind games against themselves. That's the biggest concern.
How does Attach flank that easily, though? You saw it coming a mile away. And I know we have the advantage of the mini-map, but someone's got to be watching that.
What is he doing right now? He's doing pretty much exactly the same thing.
He's going to get at least 1 easy kill. Clay gets the first one. Crim able to answer back at least and tie this one up. Who else? else is
There's
in
two
behind? This is going to be
players
JCap, 2 flanking, and they have no idea. Formal's going to get shot in the back yet again. The awareness here of OpTic Gaming, they have no idea where they are on the map compared to Denal.
And again, Denal played the first couple of attacking rounds so well that, OpTic don't really know what to expect from them. And it really has showed. 5-1 now in favor of Denal. Replay should be able to put that bomb down. It's Nate on Crimsix in a 2 versus 3. This could be a bit of a momentum swing if they're able to
get this kill. You got to get it quick and get out. That took a little too long. He might get tagged up. Nate, though, answers back. It's going to be attached in a 1v2. If you want anyone from Denial in this, you want to be attached. Let's see what this young player can do. They see the one to go up high. He did, but shots come in. Krem locks it down.
That was big clutch.
Krem's the only one right now doing anything in the slaying department for OpTic Gaming. He's 8-6, going to get the defuse. Look at the rest of the team. They currently combine for 7 and 19.
That's not going to cut it. Against a team like Denal, if you have a few bad maps, they will take advantage of that.
Well, that's the thing we've talked about with OpTic. The scary part usually is you need multiple players. Of those core 3 slayers, you need multiple to play poorly. And right now, I mean, Krem just the only one that can get anything going.
Yep, Scump and Formal in this S&D going to need to step things up. 5-2 in favor of Denal. Could we see the comeback in such a strike? Crimsix one-shot. That was Replays who picked him up.
I'm hiding.
With a sniper rifle.
I am hiding.
J-Cap's going to know he's going to be here. Clay gets first blood, and Krim bounces against the wall, somehow still alive. Teammate comes in to assist. That was Scumpy. Now, 3 versus 3, 3 versus 2, 2 versus 2 at this point. Attach cleans up Crimsix.
Krem did such a good job to stay alive. He was dead no matter what, pretty much. He was getting pushed from top glass. He had one behind him as well. Scump, though, watching purple. He should get pushed from a player. This is going to come down to time. Is he watching his left or his right? That's what it's going to be about. Scump, though, able to win the engagement. It's going to be Clayster, though. Can he make the hero play in the 1v2?
He has the IMR out. This should be a 1 versus 1. Surely has him.
Oh, God, game shot! Oh, dear Lord Almighty.
The IMR versus the ASM1. And Nate says, nah, don't worry about it, boys. ASM1, I got it.
Oh, Clay, take a breather. Grab a glass of tea.
All right.
I don't think, does tea, come in glasses?
Tea would help me out. Yeah, we'll grab
a glass of tea?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know what the appropriate saying is.
Just a cup of tea, a mug of tea.
Clay just got absolutely dismantled by
Let me ask you this now. 2 rounds back-to-back. Denal not able to close out. Attach first blood. Never mind. I was going to say, how's the momentum swing? That's the second kill as well in favor of JCap. Now Scumpy and Formal in a 2 versus 4. Scumpy should see the first one. Connects. Now Scump, 1 of 3, not going to happen. Denal close out map number 2 with a 6-3 win. They are 2 maps to 0 in the lead and 1 map away from knocking OpTic Gaming into the losers bracket.
Attached through 2 games has 57 kills.
They've been going over nade spots and shit.
That's amazing.
Yes.
If he can keep rolling like this, like, what do you do? Because when you talk about skill of these 2 squads, you think that the slaying advantage goes to OpTic, but when you have Attach, Clay, JCap playing at the level they are right now, even Replays, your quote-unquote objective guy, put up great numbers in that game number 1. You saw him with that 3-piece of the hardpoint, putting up just incredible stuff. 2.17 at 13-6. For those of you that might not be familiar with competitive Call of Duty, anytime you're putting up double-digit kills, it's impressive. When you have over a 2-0 ratio.
Yeah, that's extremely impressive. You got to remember, this is the number 1 seed playing the number 2 seed coming into the event. So this is such a high-pressure game for both these 2 teams. And, honestly, OpTic Gaming, 2-0 down now. Back against the wall.
I just saw a 14-year-old OpTic Gaming fan in the crowd, just tears falling down his face. I made that up.
You did make that up. I was going to say, that's a little bit extreme.
There's probably someone somewhere across the globe in tears right now as OpTic Gaming trails 2-0. They need to get some life. We were able to hear, I don't know if that was going out to the audience, but we could hear some frustrations between OpTic Gaming.
Yeah, so you can actually hear Nature right now. He's talking to the team. He's like, yeah, all right, Denal have clearly been, they're going over nade spots. They're picking up first bloods. And that's something I don't think they expected. They've beaten Denal several times. Now going up against them, Denal 2-0 lead. So realistically, I think the next map is going to be a BioLab uplink. Somebody needs to shut down Clay. And you cannot have Attach running around picking up all those kills. Right now, MVP of this series, without a shadow of a doubt, is Attach. If he can continue at the pace he's playing.
Right there. He doesn't
this
care.
is first call challenge.